I want to speak to you this morning from the Song of Solomon. I'm going to begin in chapter 8 and verse 5 about the last days wilderness church. I happen to believe with all of my heart that in the last days before Christ returns, in the last days before judgment starts to fall on this nation and other nations like it that have vacated, in a sense, truth and embraced perversion and embraced lies and such like, mercy still triumphs over judgment. It doesn't mean judgment doesn't come. It means mercy still triumphs. In essence, anybody who wants to come to Christ is able to do so. Anybody who desires to be free can be free. And I personally believe that there's going to be a church in this last day that's going to be a victorious church, a God-filled people, a people with a mind that is similar to that which Christ would have them to have, a people on a mission to bring to redemption, which is the only mission of Christ in the earth, is the redemption of the lost, the saving of the lost and the discipling of those who are new to Christ. That is the mission of the church. The mission of the church is not to be personally comfortable. It's not to gather wealth to ourselves. It's not to dig some bunker somewhere and fill it with cans of beans so we can survive the coming days. Do you understand? The church's mission is to be empowered by the Spirit of God and to go into this world and make a difference in this world. And by the grace of God, this last days we'll have a church. In the Song of Solomon, the writer writes these words in chapter 8, verse 5. Who is this coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? The writer saw something. He saw a bride coming out of a dry place, a wilderness place, leaning on the bridegroom. And this is a pictorial type of what we're going to see in these last days. We're going to see a church coming out of dry places, coming out of a wilderness place, leaning on Jesus Christ, a victorious church, a worshiping church, a church with life and joy, a church with a message, a church with an empowerment of the Holy Spirit to do things that can only be done by the Spirit of God.